In the world of music today, where it's tough to find different that's great, enter Vinyette. Their debut EP, Every Little Mouse Run, was released, I think, minutes ago. You can check it out at vignette.com and where digital audio can be found. Don't go to your local record stores because there are no more record stores. I have Jonathan and Nathan with me here on the line. Welcome to the Marc Berman Show. Great to have you here.
Thank you, Mark. Good to be here.
Okay, so before we find out about the sound and influences, I just want to find out where you're from. Where are you guys from?
I'm from D.C. originally, born in D.C. and raised in Bethesda, Maryland, actually.
Now that's Jonathan.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, and Nathan?
Yeah, I'm from Berkeley, California. I was raised out there in Northern California and then moved out to New York City about 10 years ago.
Okay, so nobody is actually from the East Coast. Well, Washington, D.C. I guess I was absent that day of geography. but nobody's from New York or North Jersey. But are you up here now, living on the East Coast?
Yeah, we're both in Brooklyn, the whole band.
Oh, I've heard of Brooklyn. This is awesome.
This weird
All right,
place.
so I got the track sent to me, and I listened to it. Boy, I love this sound. Here's the problem I'm having, and it's not a bad problem, it's a good problem, because today everything is so homogenized, everything seems to sound the same, you don't. So how would you describe your sound?
Agreed. That's a really good question. You know, I'd say, first off, we like to say it's avant-garde rock with a nice kind of funky groove, but that almost doesn't say everything either, you know, because we definitely, I mean, we're not too artsy that we're unreachable, but we definitely have our own kind of artistic feel vibe.
But there's also something else that is so great about this. There's also a chill factor in there. Who are the influences and driving forces that made this all happen and come together?
As far as like our musical influences?
Yeah.
Yeah, John, do you want to take that, or I
think the Doors are a big one. I mean, Nathan went to Jim Morrison's high school, so I mean, we can't ever get away from that. He's got that kind of Jim Morrison swagger, we think. And we love Iggy Pop and Jane's Addiction. I mean, a couple of us grew up on jam bands, and we love Fish and the Dead and all that. So we kind of took good things from the jam world, and our earliest stuff kind of was obvious. We like jam bands, but as we kind of matured, we realized we had to, you know, get the point across quicker, and it's tough, especially these days. We need to get that point across quickly.
Yeah, speaking of jam bands, is that the reason that you kind of hooked up with Peter Lubin?
Definitely an instrumental part in
he gave us a lot of good feedback. He sat in on some rehearsals while we were helping write the songs and stuff. Yeah, I mean, it was just really cool to have him interested and giving us feedback, and like, I mean, he definitely like gave us ideas on how to like finish writing songs.
He's brilliant.
Yeah, he's a really big guy, and hilarious.
What's Meatball Love Tone?
What is a Meatball Love Tone? That is a good question as well.
Try to figure that out.
Well, I mean, first off, it's an effects pedal for guitar. And
okay.
That's where the idea of the word kind of came from. And as we were kind of jamming out the song and finding melodies and lyrics for it, it kind of became like the like, for me, it means like the sounding vessel, like almost like a loner's kind of like song. You know, it's like it's the sound of a lonely person who needs love and doesn't quite know how to say the right words to find it, you know, or to land that love of their life that they're searching for. So I mean, it's, you know, that's kind of what a Meatball Love Tone is in my mind. I'm sure there's other ideas there, though.
Well, to bring it all together to my listeners, go to vignette.com or download the song wherever digital music can be found. And it's a great song. There's a video. John, you've got a pretty supportive mom. Well, she's a good sport. The video is is absolutely amazing. By the way, your mom is Candy Crowley from CNN, and she did a video with you guys. How cool was this? Talk about it.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. I mean, she's always been up for anything, and it was great. I mean, it worked out a lot better than I thought it would. And she's great. I mean, everybody was like, she's got a good voice and she can act, and wow, she really nailed that. But she's always been my greatest supporter. She's the one that told me to pursue music, you know, and I definitely couldn't be anywhere near where I am if it wasn't for her. So, and it is National Women's Day, I hear. So, you know, she's our number one supporter, and of course all our families and all our moms and dads are. But it was really cool that she did that, and she's just, you know, unbelievably busy, as you can imagine. So for her to fit us all in was great. But she views my whole band as her children too. So this was something that she had fun doing, and she really wanted to do too.
No, yeah, if I may just add really quickly, and she was amazing to work with. I mean, of course, she's a professional, but we really got to witness that. I mean, you know, we did 2-3 takes while we were filming this promotional video with her, and she just nails it, not only every time, but gets better and brings new fun stuff. I mean, I just wanted to say that because I know John might not want to out of modesty, but she was brilliant and so funny, and it was so much fun to work with her.
Well, she's absolutely the hierarchy of American journalists. I mean, she just is. That's her place, and she's brilliant at what she does and loved. And honestly, I really, really got a kick out of it, and the world can see it. Did you film it in Washington or New York?
We took a trip down to Washington to do it. So,
and was it done in CNN studios? Yeah,
it was right after her show on Sunday morning. You know, after she has 2 shows, 9 a.m. and noon, and we kind of snuck in there right after, and they were great about letting us do it, and they just left the lights up, and we were in and out of there.
Are you guys friendly with Ola Bell? Is that how you got Jimmy?
Oh, yeah. I mean, Jimmy came through a friend of ours, the guy who actually produced our record, John Reed and Izzy Lugo. They founded a company called Ronin Guitars, and Jimmy's been doing a lot of work for them. And they just called in a favor, and he showed up and literally listened to the song 1 or 2 times and then laid the track down. So we were just, it was kind of a surreal experience to all of a sudden hear. I mean, we'd be in the control room when he'd be laying down organs or keyboard or whatever it was, and it was incredible. I mean, the talent that guy has is just unreal.
This is an incredible EP, Every Little Mouse Run.
And May 7th is actually the release day. We did the single, Meatball Love Tone, and the video, and we're going to release another video for $20 Doctor on April 13th.
Now my listeners want to know more. This is where we do the shameless plugs. Website, give us Facebook, Twitter, Reverb Nation.
Vinyette.com, www.vinyette.com. That's our outstanding website. You can find us on
spelled
Facebook.
A little differently.
Yeah, Vinyette. You can find us on Facebook as Vinyette. And then Reverb Nation, we're on there as Vinyette. Twitter, Vinyette, @Vinyette.
Nathan and John from Vinyette, look up the EP. The full CD comes out in May. And you heard it here on the Marc Berman Show. Guys, if you hold the line for just a second, I'm going to talk to you off air. And for my listeners, I'm sorry, we have to do it. It'll be about 2 minutes. You can run for something to drink, but we got to take a commercial. And here's a threat. Berman will be right back.